Alright guys, I'm out camping here in Kennedy Meadows again. You probably saw my last video. I believe the last video should be the one from Kennedy Meadows with my kids. So I was at Kennedy Meadows dispersed camping, which is kind of close to where the campground is. But the campground's really nice and it's free, so I just wanted to come check it out. So I drove my car, packed up my car, about to get set up, let you see some of this campground. I might walk around later with some video because it's actually pretty cool. But I am at campground number 37. Campground number 37. Kind of has a little bit of a desert feel. There's desert bushes, but then in the background there's some scattered tall pine trees. A lot of these tall desert trees. It is beautiful, it is nice. But I just wanted to show you a little bit about my car. I'm car camping right now, or tent camping out of my car. So I just wanted to unpack my car real quick so you can kind of see how I pack it up. And I am by myself, but I did overpack. I'm an overpacker, trying to fix it. But this is my campground. Got a picnic table. Right over here is a fire pit. Right over here is a bear box. And right over there is the stream slash river. It's kind of a very small river. It's kind of hard to get to. There's a couple spots where you could go see it, possibly fish. I've seen some videos of people fishing in this area, but I didn't see any fish. But I might walk up the other way, check out the PCT, Pacific Crest Trail. I believe it cuts through and goes over here. And maybe I'll cross the stream and see if I can see any fish over there. But anyway, back to it. I already pulled out my chair from the front seat. So I'll just let you watch me unpack so you can see how I pack up. So you can see I do have to pack up my tent in the front seat because it's longer than my trunk. And I probably could go across my back seat, but I'm using that for other stuff. So I have water, in the back seat I have water, I have my cooler. This is my cot. It's like a single folding cot. I'll let you see that in a minute. My clothes, some more water, and my bedspread and pillow right there. Go over to the other side, you can see that is my dried food right there. It's a little dried food bin. This is my toilet, my folding toilet, tent. And then this is my stove. So we'll take a look at the trunk real quick. This is some loose wood that I have at my house. My diesel heater, propane for my cooking stove. This is my little bag with all my electronic wires and everything. My fishing bag, a little table. Pull this out real quick. This is my camp kitchen. It's a small, maybe 8-9 inch storage bin. You can see it's a clear top so I can see what's in there. We'll go through that in a minute. This is my EcoFlow Max 2000. Underneath this little table that I usually bring is the little kit for the diesel heater. That's the long vent hose ducting and the cables. This is for the Devos Light Ranger 2000, which I love. It's awesome. My 2 fishing poles, my camp kitchen table, and 2 more things of wood. So I'm just kind of trying to show you how I pack. So if you're trying to get out, if you're trying to do a couple camping trips, I do fit all this in my 2 little kids in the back seat, but it's a tight fit because they're kind of squished with all the stuff. But it is possible, and I overpack. I could probably do less. I do need to get them some sleeping bags because I have one huge sleeping bag that I use in my truck camper, and it's really big and fluffy, so I could get them some smaller, tighter, real sleeping bags that'll help us out a lot with room. But I'll unpack so you can kind of see what's coming out of here. Pretty sure I'm gonna put my tent right here. Got stuck on my bear spray and keep it in my pocket. Probably leave it out here. I think this is where my kitchen will be. So I'll put this stuff here. It's hot out here right now, but it does get cold. So I did bring my diesel heater. I'm trying to test it out a bit. This is my kitchen setup. The wind is kind of blowing this way toward the camera. So I believe I will be cooking right here to offset the wind direction. Two things of wood. This is the door. Yeah, this is the door. Now which way I want the door to be sitting. Right now I'm not making the tent square with my table, only because the wind is currently blowing this way. And I have had an issue where the wind blew hard enough that I pushed one of my corners in. It wasn't a big deal, it didn't fall over, but it was a headache just seeing it happen. So now I'm having the wind hopefully hit this corner and break off. And then I'll put the top on real quick. So the wind is coming this way, so that corner right there should break the wind as opposed to hitting the wall and folding the wall in. What I'm hoping anyway. The tent takes all of about 5 minutes to get up, and then a couple more minutes of just setting up the rest of it. So it's a very fast tent. I'm just going to put a couple of these sidewalls up as it's hot. And I want to let some air go through the tent right now. So I'm going to use the stakes that it came with because I forgot my other stakes. So I'm going to use the stakes that the tent came with. First, I'm going to make sure I'm happy with where it's at. I heard something. There's campers over here next to me, but there's a tree line blocking us, so we don't really see each other. So it's kind of cool. This spot is kind of the last one in the campground. Alright, let me figure out what I'm going to do. These are all the parts for the diesel heater. I'm going to go there. The diesel heater will go right in here somewhere. The flies are bugging the heck out of me. There's only one or two. It's not too bad, I just get bugged really easily. So right here is usually where the thermostat and temperature control gauge are. But I made an extension. So the temperature and the control unit could go inside of the tent. So then I just have to run this through this cable hole, plug it in. Flies right in my face. No respect, I tell you. Okay, that clips in. This isn't completely waterproof probably, but better than nothing. Everything's inside now. Should just have to plug it in, but I also try to clip this top on. At least 1 or 2 clips to keep water out of here. The dew in the morning can get in there. So the diesel heat is ready, the tent is ready. Got to get some clamps to clamp the other door shut. And all the clamps are in here. I thought about it too late, so I couldn't go to the hardware store. So I have a bunch of these chip clamps for potato chips. I have to clip these shut, so no flies and bugs get in here. So I will use the biggest clip that I have to go right here for now. Hopefully that'll hold pretty good. And then try to clip. Oh, now I gotta go inside. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. Okay, kind of got it. Fortunately, the wind is blowing right into this side right now. See, unfortunately, but I knew that was going to happen. So I faced the tent that way. That's fine. I think we're good. So this plugs in right here. This plugs in right here. All right. I got this thing set up the way I wanted it. I got the hose in. I do need to trim the hose, but I forgot my wire crimp clamps to cut it. It's really hard to cut without the proper cutter. But anyway, I got everything inside. I got this all clamped up. The zipper broke. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow it open in the middle of the night. So this is ready to go. This part is all ready to go. Let's go back outside. Let me get my bedding stuff in there real quick. I'll get back to you in a minute. All right, so I got my bedding in there. Got my bed, sleeping bag, my bed is all in there now. Now I'm hungry. I gotta eat something. It's already 1 o'clock past lunchtime. All right, I did bring sandwich meat. I brought sandwich meat, so I'm just gonna have sandwich and chips for lunch. So I got my sandwich meat right here. And where's my dry bin of food? Where's my food at? Where did I put it? Let me go get it. All right, my dry bin, which is all my dry food. It's not cold, goes in here. And I have English muffins. I don't know why I have English muffins. Chips. Chips for lunch, and chips. Obviously we have our meat. And this is a sandwich container, but I put 4 pieces of bread in here, so I don't have to bring a whole loaf, because my loaves get squished when I stuff them in here. So, cool, I have that. And I think that's all I need. My light Devos, I was charging it, so I'll leave that out now. My camp light, bullets. This I'm gonna put on my, I love this thing. This thing comes in so clutch. It's a light Devos 2000. We just put it on here and we clip it into place. It clips right into place right there. And that's the only light I really need while I'm camping. Especially when I show up late to a campground, it comes in clutch. Yeah, you could do your headlamp, which I have that too. You could do a regular lantern, but it takes a while to get the gas set up and get it hot and get it going. This thing, I just turn it on and it lasts me usually 2 nights. So let's continue with our lunch. All right, so we're done with our dry goods. So now we'll put that over here on the bench. And then I will get a plate. Here's my plate. I have my car running because it's charging my Anchor. I have a little Anchor, I think it's a 300 watt hour battery bank for my Starlink. My Starlink is running right now. So you might hear my engine running. We got our meat. And this is oven roasted turkey, which I thought it was ham, but still good. No problem. So we have that. And I forgot my cheese. I'm sure it's not in here. I got a fruit box, juice box, fruit box. Right here overlooking the forest. It's beautiful. I got my sandwich going. Got some chips going. All right, I went and grabbed my little table. That way I could have some place to eat over here in the shade. Little REI table comes in handy. All right, this is nice because I could see this whole side of the mountain. You can kind of hear the stream down there. It's very faint because it's kind of pulling up behind a beaver dam, I think. But it's beautiful. I love this. The other view is nice. It's just in the sun right now. Only thing that sucks is I always forget the mustard and the mayo. This tent is being loud in the wind. Gotta figure out how to fix that because it wakes me up at night sometimes. But I got this beautiful view of the mountain. A lot of trees, some pine trees, some little desert type of trees in the shade, which is nice because it's kind of hot right now. But I'm gonna eat my lunch. You don't want to see me eat, and I'll get back to you. All right, so quick couple minute drive through of Kennedy Meadows Campground. It's awesome. I love it here. Anyway, this is the beginning. There is no fees. It's open right now. I think it is seasonal though, so I want to check before you come. But this is the campground. I'm just gonna do a quick little drive through. Cars can make it. There's a couple speed bumps where I kind of scrape a little bit. I got a Honda Insight, so it's a little low, but dude, look at that perfect camp spot right there. Plenty of shade, a couple spots for some tents, enough room for 2-3 vehicles maybe. There's enough room right here for 2 vehicles. Nice big spot, except for the tree's dead. Right here is a huge spot, right here. Vehicles on spurs only. I don't know where you park for that one. But there's a table and a fire pit down there. I don't know if you could see it. Where's the parking spot? I didn't see a parking spot. Anyway, look how beautiful this is. This is really, really amazing for free. You don't have to pay to come here. There is bathrooms. There's only a couple open that I noticed so far. Look at this is a big spot, 2 vehicles. This is perfect if you have like you're sleeping in your vehicle or pop-up tent, and then right there's over there's a fire pit and a picnic table. This spot right here, I got to get out for this one. This one looks really private. I love private spots. This one's nice, but it's in the middle of everything. This one, you park in here, and your camping stuff is way over here behind the trees. I'm not worried about people coming because it's really not busy right now. Look at this. You gotta walk through here with your stuff, with your tent and your stuff. You got a fire pit, picnic table. Look at this. You're in the trees. You're in the woods. You're in it. If you're camping right here, this is amazing. And you don't see anybody else. If there's people to your left or right, this is kind of by itself in the middle. I mean, on the edge, on the outer edge of the loop, which I love outer edges of loops because they are the most private. And you see right there's the next person's parking, and their camping's way over there. So if you're into a little bit more private camping, where you're right not on top of each other, there are a few spots where that does exist here. That one I think is the most private that I've seen actually. So up top up here, there's nobody. Down near the stream, it's kind of packed. Here's another spot right here, out in the open. I don't see the picnic table, but I have to walk down to it. That's weird. There's another one over here on our right. It's kind of in the open, everybody can see you. Right here's the bathroom. I'm gonna hop out real quick just so you can see the bathroom. There's another parking spot. I mean another camping spot where I can't tell where it goes. But anyway, here's the bathroom. Bathrooms are open. I believe there is water too. Let's look, make sure there's water. I believe it said there is water right now. Oh, no water. Not up here anyway. So no water, but there is bathrooms. Please knock. So it's a normal bathroom, normal pit bathroom. They are open. Here's another camping spot. And then you gotta walk up to your picnic table right here. And over there's a campfire to your, where's the camping pit at? I don't see a fire pit. Oh, it's right there in the ground. It's level with the ground right there. Big open spot, but it's not level. Look at this. Look at the mountains up there. Beautiful. Mountains over here, beautiful. Look at that, all those mountains. If you can't tell, I love forests and mountains. So another camping spot off to your right. It's kind of a small one, like really small. Off to your left, this one's a little bit bigger. You got a big space right here. Enough for a couple tents. I have to check. My camp number I think is 47, so there's quite a few spaces. Number 12 is up in the open. Hold on, I gotta do my seat. Look at how beautiful this is. There's more camp spots below us. I'm about to do a little loop to the left. There's somebody here, I don't know if they're camping, but there's a lot of hunters out here right now. It's illegal to hunt right now. It's okay to hunt, it's legal. So I've seen some hunters. My car scrapes right here, it's okay. There's camping spots right here on the outer loop, but I just don't like these kind because everybody can see you that drives by. I mean, I guess not bad. My kids love seeing people when they come camping. I like camping where I don't see people. But if I see people, it's okay. It's not a big deal. So right now we're going down to the bottom part of the loop. There's also a parking lot that goes out to the trail. I believe it's the PCT. So right here is a camping spot, enough for 2 vehicles, maybe 3 vehicles. There's no shade or nothing right there. There's another camping spot off to my right. It's in the open. Here's another camping spot. Luckily, there's trees right there. You could have a hammock if you have a hammock tent set up. These are all out in the open. There's another one off to my left, another one off to my right. And here's the parking lot. We're gonna park in the parking lot for a second. I gotta put ice in my cooler and I wanna check out this trail. Right here's the PCT trail. I just wanna go down a little bit to see if there's possibly any stream areas where there's fish. So I'm gonna park right here real quick. I'm gonna put the ice in my cooler because my food is getting warm. And I know this because I got sick once. So now I try to always bring a little refrigerator temperature gauge and I put it in the cooler. I'll show you. Turn this off, grab my bear spray, grab my phone. There's people camping kind of close by. But anyway, let me show you. My ice cream, I gotta eat my ice cream real quick. My eggs. Let me throw some ice in here. Oh, it's down to 30, 32. Oh, it's not too bad. Maybe I'll leave it like that. I don't know why I thought it was warm. It's a little freezing. I got my ice right here. I'll put it in a little bit later. All right, so you could park here. There's extra overflow parking. And then right here is the trail. I'm gonna go check out the trail. Oops. So over here at Kennedy Meadows, there's overflow parking. Right here's a bunch of extra parking spots. And right here is the PCT trail, I believe, or part of it. So this trail goes right here along the stream. So I'm just gonna walk down a little bit. Here's the sign-in sheet, which I'm not gonna sign in because I'm not really going for a big hike. There's no water here. Okay, so I'm not gonna do this trail because there's no water. I just wanted to see if there's water down here. Okay, but there's a trail. It goes this way, it goes up, down, and crosses across. But I'm not gonna check it out. I thought this crossed the stream. It's all dry, there's no stream down there. Well, there's a couple more bathrooms right here. I believe those are open. There's a bunch of people camping down there. All right, I thought that trail went right along the stream, but there's no stream right there right now. I was looking for a fishing spot. So we're gonna keep going. There's the bathrooms. A bunch more camping spots right here. That looks like the truck that I want. No, it's a little different. A bunch of people, so I'm not gonna record this part. The outer loop, there's some people right there. I don't want to record them. A couple of people camping here. There's an open camp spot. Then another camp spot. Going down toward my camping spot. So the bathrooms are all on the other side of the campground because these bathrooms to my left right here. Those are closed. They're not in use right now. But it's nice to know that at least there's bathrooms here, but I have my own, so I'll probably just set up my own bathroom. These are my neighbors right here to my right, and then the truck and the camper are my next set of neighbors. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful campground. And then right here is my campground to the right. I want to back in. This is my camp spot, which is really good. I like this camp spot. First time I came out here, I kind of drove through the campground, and right away I knew this camp spot I would like the best. It's right on the edge of the campground, so right here's the main road, and then the other part of the main road goes out that way, so there's nobody over here on this side. And then there's one set of people right here, but they're right behind the set of trees and bushes, so you can't even see them really. So this is the most private camp spot I think that I could find. So I brought a cooler. Truck is loud. I brought a cooler, but it's a very small cooler, you know, very minimalist cooler, so I couldn't fit what I wanted to bring 100%. But I did bring some eggs and sausage for the morning, because I think I'm gonna try to cook a breakfast. And then brought my steak, brought a potato, but I was gonna fry my potato, you know, cut it up in small pieces and just fry it, because that's good also. But we'll see, either baked potato, fried potato, a steak, which I haven't had camping for a while. And I'm just gonna enjoy being here. It's absolutely amazing. The sun's gonna go down soon. I forgot my drone, so I don't have my drone to kind of show you oh, there's a huge eagle. You cannot see it. It's falling behind the tree line. Oh, it's coming back. Dude, that thing's huge. Huge eagle right along the ridge line, right in here. He's flying around. You might be able to let me see if I zoom in. He's hitting one of those thermal air circulations right here. Oh, there he is. He's right in here, right in the sky, right above. Beautiful, huge eagle. And it's beautiful outside. Cool. It's always cool. Oh, there's another one. He's even closer. Okay, I gotta take a break and just enjoy this. I want to show you, but I think he's gonna get lost in the mountain. There's a second one right here. Right there, going this way, doing a little loop, going back. He's right in here. He's not in the blue area, he's in the brown area. He's going up, I think he's gonna land. Oh, now he's in the blue area. Man, okay. All right. This is amazing. I gotta enjoy this. I'm gonna find a spot to chill in the shade. I might go down by the stream with my chair, or I might set up my cot on my hammock. I think my hammock could fit here. I got the extensions for the hammock, or here. Could probably fit here between these two trees, or over there. I got a couple spots for my hammock. I gotta relax, chill, just enjoy this. I want to call my kids, check in on them, and then I'll get back to you. I'm gonna enjoy all this beauty. Look at this. Look at this mountain range right here. Or this mountain setting, whatever. Dude, it's fucking beautiful. Oh my God. Okay, I'll be back. Thanks. That is so cool. Look at that. That is crazy. Right on the trail. Right here's the trail down to the stream. Man, that's so cool. All right, the sun's going down. I just want to do a quick walkthrough of the camp setup. Obviously, this is the stream right here. Try to do a little bit of fishing later. The sun will go behind the mountain in about 30 minutes maybe. Then we're gonna be in the shadow, which kind of sucks. I kind of wanted to see sunset, but it's still nice. Still a nice sunset, even though you can't see it. Anyway, right here's your stream. You can hear this little waterfall where it kind of drops down there. This is going up to the campground. Just show you how close it is. Let me count my steps. About 10 steps. Here's about 50 steps, 50 feet. Right there is my bathroom. Kind of have it hidden down here in some bushes in case I gotta go number 2. Here's the number 2 bathroom. And this is the number 2 bathroom view. See how beautiful it is. Beautiful view. Then we'll head over here to the campsite. Little trail right here. Here's a little cactus. Little cactus action for you. Beautiful. Seeing what's healthy. And we'll go this way. This is my hallway. Right over there is my hammock. Right over there is my tent. We'll check out the hammock real quick. I was just laying in here for a while. Almost fell asleep. But so it's like right perfect in the shade right now. But this is my view of the stream. View of the stream right here. Beautiful. Perfect spot for a hammock. Alright, we're gonna go check out the campsite. Oh, look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Look at that, right there's a stream. That's awesome. Look at those fall colors coming into play. Plus the pine needles, I think they stay on pretty late. The pine needles should be here for a while. But yeah, that's my view right now. Go right up here to the campsite, which is right here. This is awesome. I love this spot. I'll turn this around for you. Right here is my Fancy outdoor Alpha 4 Ultra Instinct cabin. And it was pretty instant. I'll show you the inside real quick. Right there's my EcoFlow Delta 2000 Max. My carbon monoxide detector, 2 lights for the inside, my bed. That's my truck bedding. Over here is my Starlink. My Starlink right here. And it goes into where the ducting where the Valkyrie goes. Valkyrie diesel heater. Right there's where I store all the tubing and wires and all that. And then right there's my car. Over here is my kitchen area. This is my toilet bag, extra toilet paper, and my folding toilet and everything that you saw. A little camp kitchen setup. Kitchen area. There's my kitchen utensils and soap and oil and everything. Right there is the fire pit. That's where I'm gonna be cooking later, cooking my steak. Got some wood. There's my bear box. Look at this. Look at this view. This is amazing. Yeah. Can't say that enough. I got this view over here of the mountains. Earlier there was a eagle up there. Anyway, okay, so I forgot to turn my mic on. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the sun going down behind the mountain right now. I'm going to lay in the hammock a little bit longer, and right when the sun goes down, I'm going to try to fish a little bit for a couple minutes and then come back and try to cook my dinner. I'm sure I'm not going to catch a fish, but I have a steak, I have some potatoes, so got to get that started. So I'll get back to you. Thanks. Look, buddy, she came back. She met up with me over here at the campground. She brought your stuff back that she wanted to bring you guys. A little frisbee and 2 pencils and a lanyard. Cool, thank you so much. That's cool. I appreciate that.
So yeah, the bathroom's open. Nothing's one.
Yeah, so the one at the top and the other side.
At the top, and there's one at the top here, the first two that come to.
Yeah.
And then when you walk back this way, the one closest to it.
Awesome.
Toilet paper, and it's tidy. And
are we allowed to set up our own toilet? Like I have a folding one with a tent and everything? Oh yeah. Yeah. I hate that. I got a nice bag that kind of folds down and it hides the smell, and I just throw it in my trunk. I just started using it. Did you? I see it a lot when I...
Oh my gosh, they moved boulders like this. So it took me about 45 minutes.
To try to fix it?
To take the fire ring apart, yeah. So you can build fires and disperse, but it's leave no trace.
Yeah.
So when you're done, you have to deconstruct. People did not.
Gotcha.
But they did fire safety, which was nice.
That's good.
Well, enjoy your evening.
So cool. So, I forgot her name already. She remembered me and my kid's name. So, there's a volunteer, I guess it's part of the safety and the fire department. She lives out here. She runs cattle. Me and my boys met her last time. She's really cool. She's just trying to give info on how to put out the fire right and make sure there's no accidents, you know, because she lives here. And she was going to bring back the next morning some gifts for my kids. And we ended up taking off in the morning to go explore. And I went to talk to her and she remembered us. And she said, Sebastian and Noah, I came back, but you guys weren't there, so I didn't leave anything. But here, and she gave us some little kids' gifts, you know. So cool. And the lady at the general store, I needed some cutters for my ducting for my diesel heater. I was wondering if they sold any electrical dikes or anything like that. And she tried to let me use her Leatherman, which I remember in my fishing kit I have something like a Leatherman that might work. So Canadian Meadows, man, I love this place. It's awesome. Anyway, I'm down here at the stream and I'm just going to try to fish for a little bit. Trying to see if there's any fish jumping. Usually they'll jump about this time to try to catch the bugs, but I don't see any. But I'm going to fish anyway. I'm going to try. So let's do this. I'm going to set up the camera, try to fish a little bit, and I'll get back to you. Not really much room to fish here, but we're going to try. I doubt there's any fish here, but all we can do is try. Alright, there was a big splash. That had to be a fish. It sounded like a fish came up and went back down. And there's not really a good way to get over there. And this is the only clearing to throw. Right. I found this one last time. There's not really a good spot to fish from. But we'll look. Let me see if there's any fish. Right here, let me show you. It is so beautiful though, look at that. Damn. So pretty. I don't see any fish, but I am going to throw it a couple times right in this area right here. Right here, I'm going to try to throw. I can only go out so far anyway. Let me try this. Just use some of this stuff. See if I can get that stuff started. Fatwood usually starts pretty easy anyway, so. So fatwood started. Take this right here. Don't want to use a bunch of my fat wood that I have. This is just to get started, which we obviously just did. So now we're going to get started more with this stuff. People next to me are so loud. They're so loud. I kind of knew they would be too. It's all good. It's just people. We love people. Sun is going down. Kind of see it there at the top. You kind of can't. It's too bright. But sun is going down. Fire's going. My steak. Got my steak. My butter. My baked potato. And my can of ranch beans sitting down there. I'm gonna try to cook on the fire, 100%. I do have obviously my camp stove, which is always handy, and I do got propane, but I like to try to practice on open fire, lighting without a lighter, lighting with as little much help as possible. Obviously, I'm not gonna do two pieces of wood together. Hopefully, at all times, I'll have at least the striker, you know? So, anyway, I'm gonna try to cook on the fire. Let me get set up. Bye. I like to double, triple wrap my baked potato. First we need this stuff. I like to leave it a little bit loose, loosey-goose. And I'll do another one. One more. Pinch and fold, and fold. And then it's about 45 minutes, or sorry, an hour and 45 minutes. Damn, I started this too late. We'll do it anyway. Then I'll just put it next to the fire, outside of the fire right there. I had to dig a lot of this stuff was, the ashes were filling in the fire pit. All right, we'll leave that for a little bit. And I'll get the beans ready. Rinsed out beans on the fire. All right, I'm gonna chill out for a minute. Enjoy the sunset. Check out the moon up here. I don't know if you can see it. It's right in here, I think. I'm gonna enjoy the sunset, and it's starting to get a little crisp, a little chill starting to happen. But it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a nice night. Big moon right there. Can't wait. Nice fire going. Better start doing my steak. It's been a good day. All right, I'll get back to you. All right, guys, checking in. Maybe I should turn the low light on. Let me see, hold on. All right, that's better. I turn the low light on. I have my steak right here. I have my beans on the fire, and I have my potato on the fire. So my potato right there. Can of beans are right there. I spilled them over, so all the juice fell out, which is the best part. So I had to add some water. It's my campsite. Got my light Devos going on right now. I think it's amazing. Look, lights up the whole campsite, which is great. And I have a diesel heater going because I'm just getting it started up. But that's my bed. That's my interior setup. I had to trim a lot of the pipe off because I kept getting an error code. But it seems to be good now. So I'm very low right now, so just warming up the tent. I gotta put these down here in a minute, but I'm about to throw my steak on it right now. So I'll just use this right now since I'm here. There we go. All right, we've got the steak going. I'm gonna put the blood inside of the bear box for now. Moon is out. See if I can let you see the moon. Look at that thing. Beautiful. I don't think you can see it. This thing cannot zoom in. But it's a nice night, a little chilly, not too cold. Not too cold, but it's a little chilly. I put my pants on. Gotta throw my pants on real quick, my jacket. And I'm gonna cook my steak. Just join me in a minute. Butter to drop on the steak, and it's cooking. And then I'll get some more a little bit. I finished cooking my steak, my potato, my beans. I'm gonna eat inside just because it's pretty chilly outside. I gotta check the temperature. I don't know what it is, but my hands are cold. And it's nice and warm in here with the diesel heater. But anyway, I'm just watching YouTube. Let you join me for a couple of minutes until I get eating. But this is the tent that I bought. Plenty of room for 1 or 2 people. It's a cabin for 1 person, but I love it. It popped up. I think I recorded it. What did it take? 2 minutes to pop it up, and a couple more minutes for the. Hold on. Ooh, dude, this is. Oh my god. All right, let me check this potato real quick. It was a little dry. I put a bunch of butter in it. Okay. Wish I had sour cream, but it's perfect. Yep. Okay. Let's try the beans without spilling them. Yep. Good for the beans. So I'm looking for a hot tent. I thought about making this a hot tent, but I really would like a dedicated hot tent. But we'll see. I might still try to make this a hot tent. It's kind of hard the way this is designed. I think this is the Nature Hike Dome X4 or something like that. It's one of the ones I've been looking at. And there's one on Facebook that's at a really good price right now. So I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna eat my food. I'm thirsty. Set up my bed. I'll try to go to bed early because I want to wake up early. I'm gonna eat my food, my steak, a full, beautiful dinner. I'm gonna kick my shoes off. I mean, this is the life. I love backpacking. I love my truck. Can't wait till it's running. But to have this as an option to go camping is, I'm so happy. Diesel heater is working out perfectly. I cut the tubing down because I kept getting an error code of overheating, and I found when I didn't have the tube at all and I put it on max, it didn't overheat. So I cut quite a bit of my tube off and tested it right where it's at. I ran it on max for a while and it worked perfect. I'm about to test it again. Look how big that is. No, that's the poly something. That one's bigger than the one I'm looking at. That thing's huge. That's expensive. But anyway, I'm eating my food and I will get back to you. Perfect amount of fat. It started cooling down. I gotta eat. Guess who I saw today camping?
Huh?
Guess who I seen today when I was camping? Remember the old lady last time?
Yeah.
She remembered you guys. She saw me and I'm over at the other campground where it's, you know, where there's parking spots.
Yeah.
So I'm trying that campground and she pulled up to say, you know, hey, try to be safe with the fire, the same thing. And she looked at me and she was like, I remember you. I was like, yeah, I saw you last weekend. She said, Noah and Sebastian, right? And I was like, yeah, those are my kids. And she gave me some 2 pencils and a lanyard and a little folding frisbee for you guys. I got it on video. I'll show you.
And a folding what?
A folding frisbee that folds out like a tent. And you throw the frisbee back and forth when we're camping. She remembered your names. She said, huh?
Can you say that? Thank you.
I did. I got it on video. I told her how happy you guys would be that she brought you something. She said she came back, but we were gone. I was like, yeah, we went to go explore and we tried to go fish under the bridge. She's like, okay, that's what I thought. But here you go, and she gave it to me. It's in the car.
She gave you the jerky?
No, she ran out of that. She just had some presents to give you guys.
Okay.
Cool, huh?
Yeah. Love you.
I love you. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
That's what I love about Starlink. I love having a Starlink and devices where I can talk to my kids whenever they want to call me. That's what it's all about. And YouTube. When I ain't got nothing to do, I'm chilling, I love watching YouTube. All right, I'm gonna finish eating my food. Got some more to go. I'm gonna clean up outside, make sure the fire is down, set up my bed, and I'm gonna chill and watch YouTube. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks.